You might remember LeMay, the druid monk who drunkenly leaked the wished key recipe and single-handedly ended centuries of magical secrecy. Well, that wasn't his first oops. Before that, LeMay had already earned a bit of a reputation, not for wisdom, not for enlightenment, but for being spectacularly bad at literally everything. He tried farming, he plowed the chapel, he tried helping with illumination and somehow glued pages shut with soup. He tried chanting, emphasis on tried. And thus, LeMay became infamous not for what he did, but for how badly he did it. See, LeMay wasn't always hopeless. Back in his druid days, he showed promise. He knew herbs, he whispered to trees. He could identify 4 types of moss blindfolded. But then, the conversion happened. Christianity promised purpose, routine, and, let's be honest, way more bread. Unfortunately, LeMay brought none of his previous skills with him. He was demoted from scribe to groundskeeper to guy we just asked to go stand outside. Monks began saying, "Don't LeMay it," whenever someone botched a hymn or overboiled the porridge. It started as a joke, but the joke stuck. Eventually, LeMay's name became shorthand for anything weak, awkward, ineffective, or just generally embarrassing. Language did its thing, trimmed the syllables, threw in a little disdain, and just like that, LeMay became lame. And what of LeMay? He wandered off, probably to ruin something else. Stop picking on LeMay. He's not even real. Let me tell you the actual story. The word lame comes from the Old English lama, which meant crippled or unable to walk. It's got even deeper roots in Proto-Germanic and Latin, where it kept that same meaning across centuries, physically impaired or limping. Over time, especially in English, the meaning evolved. It shifted from just literal injury to describing anything that was ineffective, boring, weak, or just plain sad. By the 1900s, calling something lame was like saying, "Yeah, thanks, but no thanks." A dud, a flop, a medieval streaming special with 0 stars. Of course, today we know the term can be hurtful when used to describe people, and its usage has become more socially aware. But in pop culture, slang, and sarcasm, it still lives on, as a gentler way to say, "This sucks." Origin trustability, 92%, supported by historical texts, dictionaries, and linguists who've never once spilled soup on a hymnal. So, next time you want to call something lame, maybe take a second to picture poor LeMay, wandering the hills, muttering Gregorian chants, and ruining soup-based theology. Speaking of things that sound like an insult, but might actually be a compliment, next up, we're slicing into the word sarcasm. Sharp, shiny, and best used with supervision. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you've ever LeMay'd your way through a task, and we'll see you in the next glorious etymological mess.